Crocheters.
Hello, yarny people.
Makers.
Hey, this is episode 30 of the Grocery Girls podcast. What? I feel like every time you hit those 10 marks, it's kind of a fun
milestone.
It is, totally.
Yeah. We got to get our tattoo planned. We're over 9,300 subscribers.
Seriously. Apparently, 2017 is the year I get a tattoo.
What?
Does it have to be like the ink kind, or can I get like the slap-on
No.
from Toys R Us?
Never coming off.
Oh my god. Okay. well-
Look.
yeah, your teeth look amazing. What's going on?
It's a chiclet. This one.
It just looks really good.
And it's temporary.
You spent the morning at the dentist yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But boy, was it nice not have to find my tooth before I left out the house.
Right. Right. And so it does it hurt still?
Yes. She jammed it up to my nose almost.
Oh my god.
Because they want to have the gums molded nicely. So to do that, they have to screw it as hard and as much as they can.
Gross.
Anyway.
Ow.
It's actually, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
Good. I'm
Yeah.
glad. So you're
Yeah, I'm
almost
excited.
there. Like one more appointment and you're done.
I have to go downtown to the color match lady. She's the one who does my permanent crown
Okay.
or implant, and she matches exactly.
Wow.
And then my next appointment will basically be unscrew this,
Yeah.
screw the other one. Do you know she used a ratchet? You know, like a ratchet, you go
Yes.
and then click, 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 click.
Yes.
That's what she used because she took the screw right out yesterday.
Oh my god, Jodi, this is disgusting. If you had known all of this, you never would have had it done.
No, but there was no anxiety yesterday at the
Good.
dentist.
Good. Great.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, this is a big, long process, but it's almost done. So no more party tooth.
I know.
Party
Little
tooth's
bit-
done. You'll
little
have to
bit
think
sad.
of some other trick.
Oh my god.
And so what else was I going to say? It's getting super close to Christmas. I am almost to the freak out point because I have shopped once. I've been buying for months for you online and get so excited when the
We're not
packages
supposed to buy
come.
a lot.
It's not a lot.
I'm going to be pissed if I get a giant present.
Jodi, it's not giant. But you know how you just sort of accumulate a thing, so maybe a couple of months. But I have still a list for the family to be buying, and really all I want to do is knit everybody's stuff, but apparently we got to go out too. So, I mean...
I feel like, and I mentioned this to you, this last update for me was a week, one too many before Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Because the rest of the bags are being shipped today, and cutting it a little close to Christmas for my liking.
Yes.
For me to be able to get organized.
Right.
So, but having said that, a couple of days, like drop the kids off,
Yes.
start shopping, I'll feel really
I think
good.
that's what I'm going to do Thursday. I'm going to get up and I'm going to get totally ready, and I'm going to be at places that open really early first, and
Yeah.
I'm going to spend the day, and I seriously think I can get at least 75% of things taken care of.
Which is great.
So I'm excited though.
But I'm not going crazy.
I'm not going crazy either. I just haven't done anything.
My kids need nothing.
Right. Exactly.
Lumber cool.
Exactly. And the kids get older and they want a little bit of money to go do their own thing, which I love. So anyway, it's super fun. I just love the baking. We've been doing a little bit of baking.
That's so fun.
And we have our young nephews that are going crazy, and they're hoping for Star Wars everything. So
Animals.
I have to go to the toy store, which is going to be really fun.
No, you know what you should do? I went to the toy store.
Yeah. Didn't I
You
just
said
say
you were
that?
going to say that, but then I was going to say maybe you should go to the Disney store.
Yes.
Unless you're buying Lego.
Right. So I don't know. As long as it says Star Wars, I'll get a couple things like that. They'll love it.
Yeah. What else? Let's see. Oh, we live on Candy Cane Lane.
You do.
I meant to give you.
Okay, so before we upload this video, we'll insert a video of Candy Cane Lane is like a tourist attraction here in Edmonton, and it has been for 50 years.
Yeah.
So it's a big, long street where the residents have taken it upon themselves to do amazing decorating.
Yeah.
With Christmas lights and displays, and one of the houses you can drop off your letter to Santa. Canada Post leaves a mailbox, and it's a food bank fundraiser.
Big food bank
you can
drive.
leave lots of big bins to collect food bank stuff. There's buses, city buses that do tours, and one of the most lit houses is the Brown House.
It's fun. My husband complains about it every year. You know what he complains about? People feel like if you've got a Christmas display, your yard is free for all for everybody to trample over everything.
Right.
Do you agree with that?
No.
I don't agree with that.
I think that is absolutely ridiculous that people think that your private property is their public like, you'll have people all over your lawn turning around doing selfies and stuff like that. And no, I don't agree with that. It's a public attraction, but it's still your yard and your house. And I, you know, as cranky sometimes as we like to tease Shane about being, I totally agree with him on this one.
Yeah.
It's not okay for people to just come up on your deck.
They do. They come on the front porch.
Like right onto your, yeah, no, that's not okay. That's not okay. I mean, but your kids have done like hot chocolate booths and raised tons of money.
You can make a mint.
Yeah.
Actually, this year I'm not sure it's going to be as busy walking wise because it is so cold. There are some people walking, but we're in the -30 with wind chills.
It's not so bad now though.
Yeah.
Maybe this weekend will be good because it's not so cold this weekend.
Yeah.
And there's the horse and carriage rides.
Yeah, there's a hay sleigh ride.
It's a big deal.
The hospitals bring down sick kids in their buses and stuff. Oh, it's just...
It is
it's so
absolutely worth the pain of putting up a ridiculous amount of lights for the joy that it brings. You know, there's old folks' homes that get driven by. It's a big deal.
And it's free, completely free.
It is totally free. When we were kids, it was a big deal to drive down Candy Cane Lane. So when you bought a house on Candy Cane Lane, I thought that was really cool. I would go crazy.
I just thought Jeff would too.
Yeah,
Jeff would really enjoy because he loves a good he loves a good theme and a holiday.
He loves it. We used to have this a blow up of the Grinch, and with his sleigh and Max on the roof of our house, and it was just something from Costco, but it crapped out. But we had it for like a decade possibly, and people used to slow down all the time, and so I missed the Grinch on our roof. But yeah, we would go totally nuts too.
Yeah, we have a lot. You accumulate a lot over the years, so we don't really add a lot usually. But this year I saw on Lowe's.com, Buddy the Elf,
That's
blow
amazing.
up.
I mean, I would want one.
We got it. I'll get it in the picture.
So you're going to do a little video for us?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll have that at the end as a little Christmas treat.
And so maybe this won't be uploaded till tomorrow.
Yeah, that's quite possible actually. So that would be great. So hello and welcome.
Hello.
7 minutes of chit-chatting, and we do have lots of knitting. This is going to be our last episode of 2016.
What a fabulous year it's been.
In February of 2016, we could never have imagined how fun this was going to be and how many people wanted to hang out with us and talk knitting and do knit-alongs and swaps and giveaways, and it's humbling and so exciting. I love it.
We love doing it.
I love uploading a video and hearing what people think about what you're knitting or suggestions or whatever. We just finished our 12 days of Yarny giveaways on Ravelry.
Oh my god, there's going to be so many packages.
And we also finished our knit-alongs, our knit-worthy knit-along and the crochet knit-along, or crochet-along.
So many entries.
All the winners have been drawn, and we have all the addresses. So there's going to be a big package of envelopes heading to the post office tomorrow. And it's just been amazing. Yeah. And in the meantime, one of our, we've been giving away patterns. And patterns that have been donated. So we had the Vintage Fairy Light Socks, which Helen Stewart of Curious Handmade designed. It's her first sock design, and it's so gorgeous. It was part of a kit with Hedgerow Yarns and Danny of Little Bobbins, but that's long gone. But the pattern is available on Ravelry for everybody.
It is a beautiful pattern.
It's my Christmas Eve cast on.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick a sparkly yarn, and I'm going to cast them on. And Helen sent 5 copies as giveaways. And so those were pulled from the work in progress and finished object thread of the Knitworthy cow, and they're gone. Some people have already started knitting them. I think the world of Helen. Me too. She's so sweet. I really truly hope one day we meet. Well, absolutely. That's right up there on the bucket list, right on the UK or bust bucket list. Yeah. Helen would be right up there. Oh. And someone else that I love as much as I love Helen, and to me they seem very similar in, you know, they're designers, and I just love to listen to them and see what they're working on, and they're always so busy, and they have a beautiful website and newsletter, is Libby Johnson, who's Truly Myrtle. Isn't she? Yeah. She's quite literally one of the first podcasts I ever watched. She used to have a video one on YouTube, and she's since moved to audio, which is very similar. Just as great. Similar, yeah. She's in New Zealand,
I love her accent.
She's amazing, and she's a designer, of course, and she sews, and she's got this beautiful, I don't know if you call it a farm, but they've got quite a piece of land, and they've got chickens, and they have sheep, and she's got a bunch of kids, and
Like a hobby farm or an acreage.
so much going on. And Libby's got tons of patterns that are just keep coming out, and she sent us her Colors of Light shawl collection. It is
so beautiful.
So beautiful. And it's already gone out to a lucky winner who actually turned out to be our Knit Night pal Sandy. Our random number generator has been working overtime.
Have you seen her since she won?
Yes.
She would
and
love
she's
that.
thrilled, and she's already picking yarn to make the shawls.
Good.
So I think you should go to trulymyrtle.com and sign up and listen to her podcast and see what she's up to. I think if you love Helen Stewart and all of, I think you'd really, she's got a huge following already anyway, so
Yeah.
But I'm just, in case you haven't been aware, there's another great podcast I think we should all be listening to.
Thank you.
Thanks, Libby. She said when she heard your story about your knickers falling out of your pants, she dropped stitches. She was laughing so hard.
Tell me, you've done that too, Libby,
Totally.
right? She could totally relate.
Yes, everybody can relate to that. So thank you to all those designers that have been sending patterns our ways. We have another one that also, the Antonia shawl from Madeline Windsor, and I'm going to insert a photo up here. And that one's going to be a giveaway as well. So thank you, Antonia.
Isn't it fun to give away the patterns?
Oh my
Because it's
gosh.
instant, right?
Yes.
Like, it's not something you've got to anxiously wait in the
And
mail
most
for.
people don't know when they're getting it. And so you get these amazing notes back with huge amounts of exclamation marks that they're
Yeah.
thrilled to receive this pattern in their Ravelry mail.
I love that.
Yeah, so exciting.
So fun. Okay, should we talk knitting?
I would love to. I have so many things to show today. Hey, you go first. Ta-da. Ta-da.
I didn't bring the pattern.
This
I
is so
forgot.
exciting. I'll put the picture up here.
Okay, so,
Jodi, the sparkle on this yarn.
okay, do you guys remember? It is, do you know what happened? I grabbed a bunch of laundry, and this happened to be in it. This is washed and dried
Wow.
by mistake. It's one of those things you open the dryer and go, oh,
Your heart stops.
yes, because I thought, what if I've ruined it?
Right.
You guys?
Jodi, this
It's
is
like
so
you've hand blocked
beautiful.
it. Okay, so let's start at Tracie's end. So,
What's the name of this shawl again?
I don't remember.
DMS?
Yes, DMS.
Okay.
So there's two big sections of just the,
Look at the points.
color A. There's,
Jodi, this is so
and then you've got some striping of both colors together, and then you come to this side, and then you have your color B. That's a very similar in size section to the first one.
So it is, like, it's not really crescent shaped, but it's long and narrow,
Yes.
which is so easy to wear. And I can see why you love this. Cause
So easy to wear.
Yeah.
But the one adjustment that I have made on this pattern is, without
The
giving
sparkle.
too much away, for this first section, for the short rows, you were supposed to knit the wrap and turn, knit two, and then come back.
Right.
Like knit two past the wrap and turn.
Yeah.
And then for this section, it was supposed to be considerably bigger, and you were only supposed to knit one past the wrap and turn and go back. I did the same as I did on this side. I
Okay.
knit two past it because in the picture this was considerably bigger, and for me, I had knit it before, so I knew sort of the size I wanted.
Yeah.
So I just mirrored both sections.
Well, if you ever do a Ravelry page, you could make that note so that other people would see it.
I know.
And this is your Sweet Georgia Cashluck Spark yarn.
Yeah,
That's
you guys.
crazy gorgeous.
So I can attest to this yarn through the mistakes that I've made. It washes and dries. It washes, it's warm, and it was a hot dryer.
Jodi, who uses a hot dryer ever?
I don't know, I do.
Ever? You do?
Yes.
I never
Anyway,
use a hot dryer.
It looks like you bought it. It looks like,
I would never have guessed. If you like, you showed it to me, and I just assumed you just blocked it.
no.
It looks perfect.
So I used I used two different colors, and I used slate, which is this darker color.
Isn't that charcoal?
Yeah, probably. Oh, I have three because I had started with a different color.
I'm sure that's charcoal.
Okay, so this is silver.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll just grab it. Hello. Oh.
Okay, it did say charcoal on there.
Okay. Anyway, Sweet Georgia Cashluck Spark.
Yeah.
Oh my God. In the silver and the charcoal.
So it's a merino cashmere knit or stellina blend.
And remember, people, it's a 10% stellina. And that's why you're
ridiculously
getting
sparkly. And
I just dipped it in my tea.
Oh my God.
Drip, drip.
Thank goodness that you're done. I have to say, Jodi, River City Yarns just got this yarn in charcoal, birch, and mink.
What color was the mink? The purpley?
Yeah, the purple gray that I love so much. It's one of my favorite yarn colors of all time. So I see some Cashluck Spark in my future.
I did buy birch.
Yeah. Anyway, that's a side note.
So I'm
So
crazy.
that's in our local yarn shop now, which is awesome.
But remember when I talked to you guys last time when I showed when I was just starting how I sort of looked at the pattern and thought if you guys just looked at the schematic, because Lisa Much is always so good about doing a schematic of what what it's going to look like, you sort of think, oh, that's odd to me. How am I going to wear that? That just looks a little different. Let me tell you guys, it just sort of,
it's so pretty, Jode.
The way you can just wear it, it just sort of like these points just sort of drape on your shoulder, and then this one too, like,
and you'll get so much wear out of that.
Totally. And then you know what the fun thing about having these two different colors is that if you go like this, it's a mostly, you know, when it's done nice, it's mostly looking silver.
Right.
And if you're feeling a little dark, you go like this, and you've got mostly the dark.
Just depending on what you're wearing. I love it, Jodi, so much. I'm definitely knitting one of these.
It's amazing.
I'm definitely knitting one of these.
This is the second one.
I know.
I felt like I needed some sparkle at Christmas.
I agree, totally, 100%.
You know, so, oh, you guys.
So DMS by Lisa Much. It's available on Ravelry.
These little points are just...
And I love the striping. I love the graphic stripes that she's so good with in her patterns.
See, but just look at the colors.
That looks awesome.
And then it just sort of, I don't know, it just, as funny as the shape may look to you when you look at it, it just wears so beautifully.
I totally agree, Jodi. It's stunning and beautiful.
Thank you. It was so fun to knit.
Yeah, her patterns are quick, aren't they?
They knit
even though they're a huge shawl.
They do. There's so much going on.
So that was about maybe 600 meters of yarn or 5 something?
Yeah.
So you need 2 colors, but you don't use the whole ball of each one.
This is how much I have. See, I used a little bit more of color A.
Yeah.
Again, but then if I actually would have followed the pattern, I'm sure this would have been almost gone.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah.
Beautiful.
Love it.
Okay, so I have a shawl, and it's also a Lisa Much pattern. And it's one we've seen before. Jodi and I have both knit it before. It's called Surge. But I said the same thing. I need a Christmas shawl. And I thought this deep wine color would be a great thing to have. Oh yeah, that's exactly the colors that it is.
Tell us about your yarn.
So the yarn, again, is Julie Aslin Fino, which is a merino cashmere silk blend.
Look at that.
Yeah, so the red one's called Blackberry Coulis, and the dark one is something Mouton Noir or something like that. And the silver is the Sweet Georgia Glitterati sock, so it does have sparkle, if we get it looking right.
Yeah, I was actually just noticing that you had sparkle.
Yeah, so I just added a couple, that you do have 4 short row swoopy sections, and you repeat that. So there's 4 up here and then 4 down here, and I just put one of them in a contrasting color. Because and I actually love the way it turned out.
I love it. If you guys remember, Tracy knit this for me in DK weight and put that gorgeous mustard swoop. Because Lisa, on her pattern, she has it in just 2 colors. But I love how you just put that flare of...
I just think it's really... I just love it. I just love it.
You're going to wear this a ton.
Don't you think?
Yes.
I did learn something, though. What? I feel like... So merino cashmere silk, I've never knit with that combination before.
Gosh, it's soft.
And I don't know if it was just the way I knitted or what, but I felt like it grew more than I expected it to when
After
I blocked
blocking?
it. Yeah. I still think the gauge, I think it's a really nice, it's a loose kind of gauge. And
this is how I love my shawls.
I do too. I love the way it turned out, but it felt to me like this one stretched more than, but that could just be me too. So
and
there's no nylon in that yarn. So I don't know if that has a difference.
Right.
It must make a difference.
Well, the bigger the shawl, the better for me. So
yeah,
I would have loved to have seen the growth.
I think it's a great size.
Tracy.
Do you like
Even
it?
with what you're wearing.
I think it's a great neutral. I consider this kind of a color almost a neutral. It'll
I do
go with
too.
almost anything.
Mm-hmm.
So whether you're wearing, grays or blacks or blues, I think it'll look really nice. So I love it. I can't wait to wear it.
I'm wearing mine probably Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
Oh,
and it's
so
that
gorgeous.
shape that you and I just like, the long crescent shape. And again, it totally knits itself.
Doesn't
You're
it?
always changing colors.
Yes.
Or, you go
You're
first at short rows and then you go, and it's garter, which I actually heard some people don't like garter shawls, which surprises me.
Do you know, maybe it's do they not like it because they think it's just too boring to knit straight knitting? Or they don't like the outcome?
I don't know, but some people change from garter to stockinette, and you know what? That's absolutely going to work.
Ginger snap.
Oh yeah, Kim, our friend Kim.
We were having that talk.
Saying
she prefers a stockinette. So
Yeah.
she will, take something like this, you guys, and just switch to a stockinette stitch instead.
And I get how knitting garter stitch can be boring for some people. I'm usually watching TV or something, so I don't know. I love it.
But I get that. If this was a whole entire shawl or that a whole entire shawl in just garter stitching, Snoozeville.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. I love the striping. I love the short row and then long bands.
Yeah. Just before you think
Yeah.
Lisa's got you switching to a different color or she's got you switching to a different
But I
stitch
have to
configuration.
say I love too when we knit Hohi's 3-color cashmere shawl.
The same thing we can say for Hohi.
Like she was striping,
Yes.
but it was stockinette, and then she would add lace.
Yes.
So maybe I just have a short attention span. I don't know,
Totally.
but
Squirrel.
I do love it when it changes like that.
Yeah.
So that was one of my FOs. What else is going on with you? Do you have any more FOs?
I don't. I have a million sock talks.
I only have one more FO.
Okay.
And
This is
I love it. It's Christmassy, so I thought this would be a good time to talk about it.
I can't even.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Last year at this time, we both took.
And failed.
You did not fail.
Tracie, I got this much done.
You're a colorwork quitter.
I am.
You're a colorwork quitter. So we took the stocking class at River City Yarns, which is super fun.
Yeah.
And they use a free pattern on Ravelry by Cascade Yarns, and it's got tons of charts. It's really fantastic.
It's sort of like a pick your own adventure.
It is.
You put.
It's got so many charts.
Yes.
And so it's a worsted weight Christmas stocking.
I can't.
This is the one that I did in the class.
Of course you did.
And I got weirdly obsessed. I knit 4 stockings in the month of November last year.
Yeah.
Like it was
I knit 4 rows.
crazy. And we also learned this Latvian braid thing, which
course
makes
you
a
did.
cute little hanger.
You rock.
I need another lesson. I don't remember how to do this.
Great. If you saw a YouTube video to refresh your memory, you would probably remember.
Yeah, I'd have to go, or you could even go ask Cynthia at the yarn shop.
I think it was the teacher teaching our class that made me.
Everybody else loves it. Jodi loved it, but literally she just did her cuff and that was the
What
end of
was
that.
going on in my life that time?
But Jodi, you have to feel it. You have to feel a project.
Yeah.
If I took a lace workshop and I just found it hard or frustrating or it wasn't turning out the way I wanted it to, done. I wouldn't be working on it either. I do really like color work. I love color work actually. So it had all of these charts. So you'd pick a chart for this band and you'd pick a chart for this band and then you'd pick a chart for the body. And basically what this is an afterthought sock. Afterthought heel sock. So you do put in waste yarn, you just knit the big tube and finish it off with a toe, and then you go back and you make your...
You're a way better mom than I am.
This one's actually for my husband. So it makes sort of that target. When you stripe on the afterthought heel, it makes like a circle, like a target.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was my class one, and I loved it, and I thought it was great. And then my daughter said, well, are you going to make me one? And we kind of had a bit of a moment, because she wanted a purple one. And I was like, what? I don't even have purple yarn.
Georgia.
What the heck, Georgia? And so I dug in my stash, and I did actually have purple yarn. This is Kid Classic by Rowan. It's actually a really kind of fancy
Look at the
yarn.
halo on that.
Yeah,
purple
it's
yarn.
mohair and wool, and I want to knit a sweater
Okay,
out of it.
I just got to show you guys.
It's so beautiful, this yarn.
Can you? I don't know if you can see the halo. Oh yeah, you can see around Tracie's head. totally stunning.
And I thought it would be fun to do their names for the kids in their stockings.
Of course
so, is that backwards? So I just took graph paper and kind of charted it out. So this one's a little bit wider because I had to fit all her letters in. And then I just did a snowflake. She picked purple, and then I picked everything else.
Tracy, these are super impressive.
Let me tell you, with your kids, knitted stockings stretch like you can fit.
Well,
Santa can fit a lot of goodies in knitted stockings, as opposed to like a sewn fabric or whatever. So they were very popular. And then my son wanted one, and he doesn't care what color I knit, so I just picked kind of manly colors that I thought were manly. I picked sort of a burgundy and a
dark
kind of vintagey blue, like a retro-y blue. And then I picked I made the mistake of showing him this chart, and I'm going to put a picture here, and it's called Frolicking Reindeer.
They're frolicking.
And we did have a moment of, he's still kind of mad that I didn't do that chart on a stocking. And I said, your stocking lasts forever. You know, you're going to move out and you're going to take this with you, and at some point you're going to have to explain to people why you have humping reindeer on your Christmas stocking.
Yeah.
So I refused to do that. So I did regular reindeer. But it was, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a sock knitter. I just really like knitting these.
Good Lord. Where's yours?
I don't have one yet. I did knit one more last year, but it turned out kind of like, I can't find it. I don't know where it went.
Oh.
But it wasn't specifically mine. I'm going to do the Babel sheep pattern on mine.
Good
So
for
that's
you.
my thing. So this year I had a gift to make, and I decided to do a stocking
I can't.
for that gift.
But I can't even.
So this is my other FO for this week, and I'm kind of in love with it.
I am. Okay, first of all, the colors.
So it's for a young person. It's a gift. And I just thought, I dug it in my bucket. I got worsted weight yarn out the yin yang because I just love it, having a stash of that. So this is all Cascade yarn or Rowan Pure Wool worsted. This cream is Maxima by Manos, which I love.
Is that worsted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so
yes.
I've been a little obsessed with the Pixel Rise sock pattern. I've been dying to knit it, and I just haven't done it yet.
That's Kemper's.
That's Kemper's sock pattern.
Kemper, look, you're a stocking.
So apparently I'm not the only person to think of this. Somebody else has done this too. I'm going to have this on my Ravelry page. It is just, I just did it. I used the stitch count from the Cascade
I was going to say,
one.
how many did you know to cast on?
Yeah, so I did 60 stitches on a 5mm needle on worsted weight yarn, and just went to town with Kemper's stitch pattern. And
I can't even. Okay, it's not only the colors are unexpected.
Yeah, it's not super Christmassy, but it's kind of fun.
But it still is Christmassy. I mean, there isn't a thing I can't even about this stocking.
Well, I love it too. It's got some of my favorite yarn colors in it.
Like this and that, but then like this in the orange.
Yeah. And then at the end, I just picked up a few stitches on the inside and started an I-cord. I just picked up 3 stitches and just knit an I-cord until it made a loop and then fastened it off. And I just think pom-poms on a stocking are so cute.
You did one of everything. No, not the gray.
I just started doing a bunch of them. So 2 of them are on a larger pom-pom maker, and then these 3 are on the next size down. Because once you start making pom-poms, talk about addictive. You just keep wrapping and wrapping. I have so much yarn.
You know, I think this is one of the favorite things you've knit.
I agree. Like for myself, you know, and I actually did block it too, so that this, because your stitches can be kind of wonky when you're doing color work, right? Yeah. You could definitely just steam it with an iron, and that helps too. Just like with those Arna and Carlos Christmas balls, just a good steam will help puff up your stitches.
Arnie's balls.
What? Oh my god. And then that's it. That's it. So now that I've shown it, I'm going to wrap it up. And
Tracy,
this is gonna head
on
to
its way.
home. Yeah, but I loved it, and now I really need Pixel Rise socks for myself.
Kemper's pattern is so much fun.
Yeah, this is really fun, you guys, and simple. And I just love the way.
Was it hard, the color work?
Not at all. It's not even the kind of color work where you've got to catch floats. They're very short.
Look how gorgeous your floats are.
Oh, that's blocking probably.
No, you're really good at color work.
I had good I've taken lots
You
of
need
classes.
to knit a yoke sweater.
I do, and I have that book. It's on my list of,
Really?
yes, I really want to.
Yeah. Even a cardigan.
I think you and I should talk about knitting goals at the end of this episode, because the New Year's coming.
Okay.
I think we should think of a knitting goal.
Just saying.
Just, there's a little heads up for you.
Whose lips are as chapped as mine?
Jodi, lips? How about my face?
Tracie's been ill.
Every day I wake up and I feel like it's sandpaper.
There's like zero moisture in our city.
I would pay anything for a face cream that made my skin feel good for a full 24 hours.
Or how about a steam shower?
Sure.
We should get subsidized by the government
Sure.
to do a steam. Wouldn't that be nice?
It's a health risk being so dry.
Oh my God, I'm a wrinkle.
Totally.
I did not. No, I'm just a wrinkle.
Okay, you have Christmas nails? Look at mine. I got disco balls.
Your nails were not like that the other day.
I know.
When did you go get them done?
Jodi.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
They're fabulous.
They're pink glitter, which I would normally never pick.
You look like Barbie.
They kind of do. I don't know that I love them.
But in a good way.
I don't know that I love them.
I love them.
I don't know. I do love the sparkle, I have to say.
Who did yours?
I love those. Tina.
Does she know we're sisters?
I don't think so.
Okay, I love you. I'm going to tell her.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
How boring is that for people? Here's my nails.
Sock talk.
Sock talk.
Okay, so.
We have so much
I'm going to need
sock
your
talk.
assistance.
Okay, good. Give me a little pile and I'll start loading.
One on each, huh?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So.
This is so fun. This is Socks on Parade.
Do you guys remember when I mentioned before that we had a lady who has a sock knitting machine?
Yeah.
Did you say?
Yeah,
sock
she
knitting
does.
Machine? And you can pay her and she'll knit your socks.
Yeah, so you give her the yarn wound
Yeah.
into a ball.
Actually, two of the ladies at River City said, no, she doesn't need the yarn in a ball. I think so.
I would never send it.
I think
not
it's just
wound.
helpful, right?
And the couple that you didn't wind, I wound for
I know,
you before they
thank
left.
you.
Yeah, so it was. I think it's a nice thing to do.
Okay, so first sock. Joe.
Oh, okay. You can do the talk.
Okay, I do the talking.
Okay. Oh
Okay.
my goodness.
First sock, you guys.
Shut up.
See, this was one of Alicia's Halloween colorways.
So yarn ink.
And
Oh God.
it's her Vixen colorway. Yarn ink.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that's exactly the color.
Look at the speckles.
Vixen, it's a 75-25 Stellina. But look at how gorgeous.
Beautiful. That pop of neon green, I love. Yeah, that's beautiful. So this was this year's Halloween?
Well, I don't know if it was the Halloween, but yes, it was this year's
One of her Halloween colors.
of her Halloween inspired colors.
Alicia.
Okay, so
Okay, so what's
this
this
is
one?
also Alicia.
I see okay, this is gushy.
That's an 80-20.
This is
See
thick
what I
and
mean by the
gushy.
80-20?
Yeah.
Okay, so this
I
again.
love pink and gray.
I do too.
That is so beautiful.
So this is again Alicia. Look at that. It's
What
like a
color
micro
is it?
stripe. It's called Crush. Do you guys remember?
Oh my
Where
god,
most of
I have that.
most of
yarn.
the skein was cream, and then the end looked like it was dipped in gray, and
I
then
only,
a little bit of
I
purple.
only have a mini of that, but I really want that.
Okay,
I
how
love
amazing
it.
is that?
Jodi. That's amazing.
Okay, let's do these two together.
Okay.
Okay, so the next
We can start talking
one.
about the yarn.
Okay, so this. Oh my god, my hands are so
We
dry.
We need a Vanna.
Okay, so
That's
this
me.
next one is one of my Desert Vista dye works, and this one is Zombody Loves the Two Lit Knit Chick.
Chicks. Is that the red one?
No, that's the blue one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the blue one.
Okay. Ooh, it's so pretty.
Isn't it gorgeous?
I love those speckled stripes.
See that teal and the aqua, those are just my colors.
Don't you love the speckled
Yeah.
stripes?
And I love, this is her lilac zombie stripe, and then this is her like
Zombie stripe.
Zombie stripe. But I love both colors.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
How gorgeous is that?
Yeah, that's so beautiful.
Okay, so
This
again,
makes
that
me
was,
so happy that you have all these socks in your
it
drawer.
makes me so happy.
Yeah. Okay, here's another
Okay.
Desert Vista.
And this is, oh, this is Somebody Needs a Heart from her Wizard of Oz.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love the red.
I do too. So this would be the lion, right?
Somebody Needs a Heart.
From
Tin Man.
Oh yeah, the Tin Man. What did the lion need?
Courage.
So this is, Desert Vista Dye Works.
So that's why it's gray for the Tin Man's body, right?
Yeah. So how fun is
Jodi,
that?
it's beautiful. Like, who is not going to love to wear that?
I know.
Gorgeous.
I can't tell. It felt like Christmas morning when.
Okay, we should do these two.
Okay,
like
let's
some
do
that
these
we.
two together.
Okay,
Okay.
these ones. Now I need this yarn, which I don't have.
Which one? Oh, you don't have it?
No, but I'll get it. I'm not
I should
sure.
have my mini. Boy, there's not much left though, isn't it? She really does nice length socks.
She does a way longer leg than I normally do, but I actually love them that long, and I
Me
should really
too.
force
And I'm just
myself
lazy
to do it
not
again.
to do it.
Yeah, I should force it. Okay.
Okay.
This is so
Okay,
exciting.
so this one, do you guys remember?
Jodi.
This is Tracie's exclusive River City yarn colorway that Yarn Inc. has done, and it is Symphony. I have it named Harmony, in my shop. But this
Oh my
was
God.
an exclusive inspiration. Tracie had picked a picture and Alicia had dyed it.
This is in my Pure Joy, and it's one of the first things I'm going to pick up after Christmas knitting's done.
But look at the burgundy and a touch of chartreuse and tonal gray.
And I actually thought it was going to be way more gray. It's very purple.
It's
The
very
gray
purple.
tinted or purple tinted gray,
And I love
and then a
that.
rich purple, which
Yeah.
I love, and then this awesome
Love.
olivey green.
It's just, it couldn't be more amazing.
It still takes my breath away. This is, and I have a sparkle skein of this.
Do you?
Yes, because Barb and Cynthia gave us a regular and a sparkle. I still have a skein, so I love it. I will knit it again.
Do I have a skein?
You, of mine?
Of mine.
You had a regular and a sparkle. So yes, you do have another one.
I'll give you my regular. I'll
Well, I'll
never
trade.
get
You want
rid
to
of it.
trade?
No. I'll just
Well,
give it
we'll
to you.
see. I mean, River City Yarns, I'm sure we'll order more. But
Okay.
these two colorways sold out right away.
Yeah.
They do still have Yarn Ink, actually, believe it or not.
Yeah, they
Jodi,
do.
this is so fresh and pretty.
I know.
This is like a garden.
It's called Wonderland. No,
Yeah.
it's not.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Look at this. Can you get to catch the sparkle?
It's lavender and lilac and grapey, and it is just amazing. And that bright grassy green,
I love this more knit up than in the skein.
most definitely.
100%.
It's one of those ones, yes.
I thought it was pretty in the skein, but I love it knit up.
More than love it.
And I'm not really catching the stellina, but it's really beautiful in person.
It's got a subtle stellina
It's
sparkle.
a very meaty, like it's still very sparkly.
Yeah.
Like you look at these socks and you definitely have sparkles on your toes. Which, let me tell you, giant fan of sparkle socks.
Yeah.
Giant.
Yeah.
I'm going to be casting on sparkly socks on
If
Christmas
I
Eve.
only ever had sparkle socks. Okay, let's do.
Do you have two of these? Or who's this? Is this Vivid?
Yes.
And so is this. Right?
Okay.
Okay.
What did I say that one was? I actually don't know.
You didn't tell me that one, but I guessed this one. Because I love it. Okay, and I have to say, I love how she does the 1x1 ribbing. I'm
on the
looking at the
cusp.
structure of her sock. She does the 1x1 ribbing and then she moves to a 3x1. I love it. So I don't know I wonder if anybody's going to recognize this.
Oh, it is so beautiful.
Shut up. I love this color so much.
It's bee splat.
Oh, it's so
It is her bee
pretty.
splat colorway, and it is one of my very, very favorite colors of Julia's.
As soon as I knit my fingering weight sweater with my Yarn Ink, I would like a fingering weight sweater quantity of this.
Do you?
Yes, Julia, I would. So I will have to treat myself. Yes, I do. Don't you love them?
It is so
Isn't that a
gorgeous.
sweater you would wear?
Yes.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Most definitely.
So pretty. Oh my gosh. Heavenly.
Look, this is all that was left.
Well, that's the perfect mini. So to put it in your crochet blanket,
I know.
which my blanket probably has dust covering it because I haven't touched it forever, but I would love to.
I know.
I would love to. Okay, here's the other one. And so
I don't know what color this is. This is vivid.
this is for sure vivid.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so amazing. Wow.
But look how it's pooling.
Look how fun that is. Like, look how different it looks up here.
That to me is so much fun.
And then on either side.
I love that.
Yeah, those
Like,
are
look
fun
at these
socks.
swoops up here.
I really love the gold she put in there.
Well, this is doing it for me. This section.
Yes.
And then with this, there's a high contrast with the lighter colors there.
Did
I
we
just
say
love
that
it.
we had lunch with Julia and Kim? Ginger I don't think we did.
We
say
did.
that.
We had lunch
We
with
had
them.
such a fun lunch.
Yeah.
So it's always fun to meet people that
Totally.
we've only chatted with on Instagram. So that
Okay,
was a
so
super fun
these
lunch.
two are both.
Well, this one's yarn ink.
So is this.
I see a theme.
Is this Wonderland? No. What's the other one? Don't you remember from Yarn Ink?
Oh, I love it.
What's the
Which
one
is
that's at River City Yarns?
Neverland.
That's this.
Is that what that is?
Mhm.
Oh my god, I have a skein of that. I love it. Or, yeah, Neverland.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That
No.
doesn't look yellow enough.
Whatever. I think it is, but I'm probably wrong.
It's beautiful, whatever it is. Okay, I love that.
Look at the mossy green.
That looks
and the,
super vintagey. Like the colors are not in your face, they're just
Doesn't
softly
it?
speckled. Yeah, I love it.
I'm fairly sure that's what it is, Tracy, but with my memory, I
No, maybe.
very possibly be wrong.
I just didn't think Neverland had green in it, but what do I know?
I think. Okay,
It's
show me
kind
this
of
one.
a greenish, like a cat. Yeah, maybe you're right. Okay, come on. Come on. When I bought this for you, why did I only buy one?
I don't know.
Such an idiot. I bought this for you.
You did, and it's again. I have the best Yarn Ink collection.
I have a gigantic yarn ink stash, and I couldn't love it anymore.
Yarn Ink. This is Sweet Tart version 2.
Yeah.
Now I believe the original version didn't have the speckles, but I could be wrong. But I think this one is heavily the version 2 is heavily speckled like that. But doesn't it look like a Sweet Tart?
Well, the skein of yarn, when it showed up, it was the identical colors in a roll of Sweet Tarts.
Yeah.
It couldn't have been more perfect, the colors.
Exactly. She nailed it.
Yeah, she totally did. And the pink, it's just a happy, happy colorway.
Isn't it?
Look at that.
Yeah.
You know, she's got a really soft tangerine and a gold, and then the soft minty.
It's not really, I'm not sure it's picking up, but there's a real soft minty green in
Yeah,
there.
it's so pretty. I didn't realize it would have so much pink, but I absolutely love it. Lucky you. Oh my god. Now I'm going to have to start giving Marianne some of my yarn. Or just quitting the rest of life and just knit socks.
Okay, Tracy, I have this one more, so you can show this while I get the yarn.
Okay, what's this? This looks like symphony.
This looks like amazing.
It's gorgeous. Oh my god, I love it.
Okay, so this was this was my color selection that
Yes.
Kat dyed from the photo I sent her in the bag collaboration we did, and this one's called Pansy Garden.
Oh my god.
And I think she had this in her shop last time I checked on pre-order.
Oh.
But look, doesn't it look exactly like a pansy color?
Jodi, it's perfect. Look at those speckles. That cat, she's an amazing, amazing, amazing dyer.
And this is on her 7525. Stelina.
Cat's kettle. Cat! Are you kidding me?
But the green, the army
The
green
colors
she put in
yeah,
there.
it's a beautiful green. And the coolest purple. Again, it's got a lot of kind of a softer, it's a periwinkle purple. Like it's a bluish purple. Right? It's
I don't know. It's
funny.
just, I'm crazy.
like
Crazy
it's
about
funny
it.
how it's so different knit up, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's why sometimes you have to step out of your box and pick a color and just knit it. Because some things look so different knit up.
Totally. Oh yeah, here's the tag for my Wonderland.
Okay.
Can you read it?
That's another one that would be a beautiful sweater.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So that's what it looks like in this game.
Yeah. It's gorgeous. Jodi.
Love it. Okay, so can you believe it?
You're so lucky. I'm going to have to do that. I need to...
There's not 1 ounce of shame.
Oh, no. Are you kidding?
No.
Okay, I'm going to need you, maybe, to try this sock on for
Which
me.
one?
Well, not mine.
Okay.
this other one that I'm knitting for Christmas.
Yeah.
So I've got 2 Sock Talk socks. Oh my God, right? This first one is a gift for our dad for Christmas, and it's yarn ink as well.
I went to go get this color and it was gone.
I'm sure they'll have it again. Well, I know they will.
Yeah.
I love it. Isn't it pretty?
Yes.
And I think quite manly or neutral or whatever you want to call it, but there's a lot of that cobalt blue speckled. So I did the blue heel.
Crazy about it.
Isn't it pretty?
Yeah,
and
he's going to be crazy about
I hope so. I hope they fit. That's the one thing I'm worried about. So I do have, so yarn ink, this is the color called Fusion, and this is Hat Trick yarn in the breakaway color, I want to say.
They
It's
have
super
great
cobalt.
semi-solids.
Yeah. And sock number
God.
2 is well on its way.
Look at the blips of that, Tracy.
Isn't that pretty? I think
That
it looks like
color.
stones. Like it looks
It
like
does.
a riverbed or
Water with stone. Like, look how beautiful that's picking up.
yeah, it's a really, really gorgeous brown toned colorway. And so this is sock number 2. I feel like I'm
Yay.
well on the way.
What pattern are you doing?
I'm just doing a broken rib where I do knit 2, purl 2 for 1 round and then knit around. Knit 2,
Okay.
purl 2, knit around. Knit 2, purl 2, knit around.
Knit 1 round?
Yep.
So it's almost a blueberry.
Yes. Yeah. They just call it a broken rib. And actually, blueberry waffle is a broken rib too.
I'm crazy about
Isn't that
this
pretty?
colorway.
I hope he loves them. So yeah, maybe your feet are similar in length to his. So
Yeah.
I'd love you to try them on for me. I think they're gonna fit.
They look like they're gonna fit.
Yeah.
Like this is my sock blocker.
Right. So yeah, maybe you don't
The
have
large
to.
size. I will try it on. But yes.
So I hope. Anyway, I love it, and I'm gonna have leftover for sure. Isn't that nice?
that's
It's a
gorgeous.
really rich color. Another Alicia beauty. And then I finished my first Christmas sock.
Will you have 2 done?
I don't know. I keep adding things to my Christmas knitting. I've got some more hats that I feel like I'd like to do.
I want to knit that.
The things that I've really wanted, like that I thought these are my knitting things, I'm almost done.
Good for you.
Like I feel really good about it. So the other day, remember this was just a tube, a total after that. It did not have waste yarn. And then the other day I just thought I should finish this sock and then I could show it. So I did that Kirby Werby, just cut your knitting, and then a smooth operator heel.
Version 2.
Smooth operator.
Version 3?
With her centered.
Yeah, because mine don't
single
look like
D-
that.
Yeah. So it is one of the optional decreases. Yeah. So anyway, it fits like a dream.
Tell me about your experience cutting in your heel.
Well, I had put a little stitch marker on this row and a couple weeks ago because for some reason I thought that's where I should put my heel. And then when I cut the yarn, you know, I picked up the stitches and then I cut one stitch and then you just sort of
From the middle.
from the middle.
Yes.
And then you unravel it each way, but I left those 2 stitches on either end not unpicked. That's a life changer.
It is a life changer in sock knitting.
I
agree.
feel like
I told you,
don't need to learn how to pick up stitches because why would you unpick it to the point that you need to do that? Right? Like,
Yes.
just don't do that. Just
leave 2 on either end.
I want to do a little more research about the proper length about where I'm supposed to put my heel because I've got all these great sock
Was it too
books.
long?
No, but I feel like it was it could have been half an inch up, but you don't want to break a stripe either.
I
I
actually
don't.
don't mind putting it I put mine exactly in the middle of a stripe.
Okay, well I could have done that. What I did though is I just made this heel, I knit the large heel, so it's got more volume to it. So these fit great and I haven't even worn them yet. Like, you know, they stretch out a little bit.
Okay, so next time measure from here and then maybe like to here.
Yeah.
And then, or did you feel like you needed a whole
I have
centimeter?
my books, my Kate Atherley and
You just
Lara
haven't looked in
Neal's.
them?
There's going to be information in there about exactly how long I should be doing it.
Yeah.
If I had put this heel in and this was uncomfortably short, I would have unpicked my toe and just added a few plain rows, however long I needed,
Yes.
and then started my. It's not
Yes.
the end of the world. It
I
can
like
totally
how you
be
put the
fixed.
large heel instead, where you got a little more
So-
length.
Yeah, so instead of adding my plain rows here, because I was worried about being short, I added plain rows here. Same thing.
Now it's going to look like you have a club foot.
It's going to look like I have a weird baggy heel. No,
No.
it doesn't. It actually
Yeah.
fits. I want to finish the second one of these so bad. This is Jinx yarn in her gingerbread house colorway. It's a very subtle pink stripe, this skein. I've seen it quite a bit darker, but it's so pretty either way. And I love my turquoise top. I really do.
Oh, those socks make me so
So,
happy.
I got a lot of comments. People thought it looked like Neapolitan ice cream,
Yeah, I can see that too.
but and I'll wear those all year long. To me, they're not just Christmas stuff.
I thought, well, these ones that I'm going to show in acquisitions, I will wear all year. They're Christmas in your face, but
Right.
I'll wear them all
So
year.
what, right?
Totally.
Okay, so that's it for Sock Talk for me.
Yes.
I'm just looking.
No, that's it for me.
Yeah, I feel like I've been knitting a lot, but a lot of it is super secret knitting, and I can't show it.
I know, right?
Right.
I've got Shane's second sock, his half of the leg done.
Right. And then when you're not working, you can just. It
And
doesn't take that long.
His
to
birthday's
finish.
in January.
I know.
Worst case.
Where's Marianne?
I know.
Hey, Marianne, we need birthday socks.
He is getting 3 pairs of Marianne socks with
Good.
Hat Trick because it's the first, if they're clean in the drawer, that's the first socks he
The
puts
Hat
on.
Trick ones?
Yes.
Yeah, Jeff loves them too.
Yeah.
Jeff loves them too. So do we have any more knitting? Should we talk about
The
Some
journal. Or
fun?
the book.
Yes, we were contacted so kindly and asked if we would like to do reviews. Got a couple of reviews to happen today, which I love. Where's the bag for this one?
Oh, right here.
Okay, good. So it's been a couple of months, but a couple of months ago we had Jane's Knitting Kits drop us an email, and they said, would you be interested in checking out our Knitter's Journal? Which I'm all about the journals and school supplies, so I thought that would be an awesome idea.
Books don't get me, knitting books don't get me excited.
Yeah.
Like they do, Tracy?
They do get me excited.
This got me excited.
So they sent us their Knitter's Journal from Swatch to Stash, and I really wasn't sure what it was all about. Jane herself designed this. She's been knitting for over 50 years, and she really wanted a comprehensive, I can't even tell you how much I love this. It goes from, first of all, it's got tons of great resources at the beginning. It's got a whole, there's all your knitting symbols, and it just tells you all kinds of abbreviations that we all run into in every pattern. This is a resource for that. And it tells you gauges of yarn and how they're grouped and what needles you should use. What's this page? Oh, standard body measurements for women. Like if you know they're a size 10 or whatever, there's a guideline to go by. All kinds of these amazing tables and references. So I thought that was great. Teaches you how to properly read a yarn label. So this would be an amazing gift for a new knitter.
You guys,
right?
Yes.
And then you start getting into favorite websites, places you like to find stuff.
I know. I hope this isn't boring. We just got to show you this because it's amazing.
You guys, there's a million things in here that we thought were beneficial.
This I thought was fun. Different months where you can put birthdays and stuff.
Yeah.
For knitting.
Yeah, planning. Actually, I feel like when you write things out and see them planned, it gives you a better idea of timelines and stuff. Like, part of the reason I'm so happy with my Christmas knitting is I started a whole month early.
Yeah.
I really should have started in January.
Yeah.
So then you start getting into your planning your projects. And first of all, they've got this. I need one of these. This is a chart that says it's your needle inventory. So it tells, your circular needle lengths or your double pointed needles, and you can do little checks in the box. I've bought the same needle I don't know how many times because I don't have this.
Oh, I just bought the same crochet hook and now I have 3.
Right, I have the same. So she's given you graph paper to do your own designs, which I love. And then you start getting into these there's a bunch of these envelope things. And what you do is you write the project, the pattern, your yarn and everything, and you knit your swatch and block it and you tuck it in here. And you've got a whole bunch of those. So you can write notes, design notes on the pattern, and there's a whole bunch of these you can do. And then at the end,
this end part is fun.
The end, she's got a place where you can loop pieces of yarn and label them properly. And then they're there. They're not going anywhere. I love the organization of this.
Show the needle gauges and stuff.
Yeah, and then you've got your own pop-out needle. This pops out.
Or you can leave it in so you don't lose it.
Yeah. But it does have a needle gauge and then a
Swatch.
Yeah. You can measure with the ruler, and it's double-sided, so it's centimeters and inches. And then one of these great zip bags for whatever you feel you need to have. Yeah.
I'm still here.
So I actually think this is an amazing thing that lots of knitters would love to use for, or I think it's not everybody's natural at organizing their knitting, and I think we need somewhere to do it.
I think it's truly, I mean, I haven't, you can tell she's been knitting for 50 years.
Yeah.
You can tell someone who is very, very knowledgeable in knitting has written this book.
Yeah.
And I'm not so sure she's forgotten a thing.
Right. Oh, no. I mean, I think she's thought of things that I certainly wouldn't think of.
Yes.
I absolutely love those project pockets where you've got your swatch and you can write notes. And, because we always change things. There's always something. And I usually write all over the pattern. And then when I'm done, I crumple it up and throw it away. But really...
You don't.
I do.
I do too.
Yeah.
But I can't see you doing
but I have to... I do. I totally do. And I mean, I think this is a great thing to have. So you potentially could go through several of these in your knitting life. But I think even just one to have, especially, you know, if you're just starting to knit garments or you're just starting to do that kind of thing, I think this is a great thing to have. So we are going to give one away.
Great gift for the knitter who has everything.
Yeah. So I think what we should do is open a thread in Ravelry, because not everybody cares about organization or cares or would like to write this stuff down.
So if you think you'd like it,
yes, if
enter.
that's you, or if you know someone that's them and you'd like to give this to them, that's what we're going to do. So we'll open the thread, and it will not be shipped in time for Christmas, but you know, if you're giving it to someone else, maybe their birthday down the road, and that's what we'll do. So we're going to have...
If you yourself would like to purchase one, they're available at Jane's with an S, Knitting Kits with an S. Jane's Knitting Kits.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. And Jane also sent along another amazing prize. Jane's a designer as well.
Mm-hmm. They sell these kits on their site. Here. So this is the Flying Geese textured cowl, which is gorgeous. It's a worsted weight wool cowl.
Beautiful wool.
Isn't it pretty?
Yeah.
So they've used the universal yarn, which is a deluxe worsted, which feels amazing. We love the squish factor.
It's 100% wool, but it's not the scratchy wool.
It feels woolly. It feels like it's going to be a really beautiful wool cowl. And it really does, that kind of thing shows textured stitches really well.
Should we give these away together?
No, let's
separate.
I think so.
Okay, good.
So anyway, it's a great pattern, and with a beautiful yarn, and we love them both. We thought it felt amazing. So we're gonna have more than one thing to give away. So that's what we're gonna do. This cowl kit might go in our stash of prizes for knit-alongs, and because we've been thinking about starting a new knit-along.
Not thinking, we're announcing it, bitches.
It's on. We've been wanting to do this for ages. Since October, we knew that this knit-along was coming down.
But we had several going on already, so we had to wait.
We had to wait. We want to give this the love and attention that it so deserves.
Should we talk about yarn acquisitions? Do you have anything?
Are we going to talk about this later?
Yes.
Now or later?
Now's good.
Okay. So it was super. So we went to Knit City in October, and it blew our mind, and we had so much fun. And one of the highlights of it was meeting Jane Richmond and Shannon Cook.
Yeah, getting two new best
friends.
Two
Canadian peeps, amazing designers. I'd already been a huge admirer of their work, but to meet them and get a chance to chat with them, they're amazing people. So it was a ton of fun. We harassed them 2 days in a row.
We totally did.
Yeah. We were like, we love you.
Thought, who are those weird stalker girls?
So it was really fun to get an email from Shannon and Jane and ask if we wanted to review their new book Within, which is, it's not super new anymore, but it is their newest collaboration.
We said no.
And we said, no. We were like, are you kidding me? I've already seen it and I love it, and of course we want to review it. So I'm sure you have seen this popping up on Ravelry.
Yeah. Look at the hat.
That's
Is that the one
I'm starting that hat this weekend.
Yeah.
That's called Tread. So you had a
That's
chance.
amazing.
You had a chance to look through here. So this weekend, I'm going to be having a Tread hat on the needles. So our newest knit along, starting January 1st, is the, what are we going to call it?
I think it should be a BFF Cal.
The BFF Cal. So Grocery Girls BFF Cal, because we feel like so Jane and Shannon are BFFs, and I feel like they could totally be our BFFs because we love them. So the knit along is going to be any Jane Richmond or any Shannon Cook pattern that you want to knit. But we did get a chance to go through within, and you guys, I want to knit every single pattern in here.
The shawl, the beginning, is my favorite. You know what I love about Jane and Shannon? I love how they're bulky worsted weight yarn choices.
Yeah, they really do, right?
They do.
There's the Hudson shawl. Come on.
Okay, you guys.
Come on. And I've seen it knit in person. It is gigantic and squishy and warm. And it's actually knit out of Cascade Eco Wool. Maybe you should knit that.
Oh my gosh.
Their books, these ladies are from Vancouver Island here in Canada, and they photograph all their work on Vancouver Island.
Can their model be more gorgeous?
No. In my life, like honestly, in my life, I've wanted to be a tall redhead forever. I could not be
covered in fur.
I could not be further from
shorter
that.
blonde girl.
Okay, this is seriously, I'm trying to talk myself. I really want to knit this.
You should. It's worsted weight.
I have 2 partially done sweaters in bags right now, but this is what I really want to knit. This is worsted weight, and it's called Timber.
How's your Knit City sweater?
It's good. It's a
Knit City
quarter,
2017.
It's an 1/8 of the way done. Oh, maybe that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So this is a top-down sweater.
Shannon was wearing this in this most gorgeous pumpkin orange at Knit City.
Come on. She calls for, I think they use Brooklyn tweed, because how awesome is Brooklyn tweed? But I think even Cascade would be beautiful.
Yeah.
Cascade 220, a nice natural wool. I am this close to buying myself another sweater quantity of yarn. And this sweater, this scarf by Jane Richmond, the Entwine, this uses 2 skeins of Magnum by Cascade.
Okay, you guys, that would be knit so quick.
Super speedy. You can still knit somebody this for Christmas, without a doubt. And I've also seen this knit in person, and it's so squishy and so beautiful. And the Cascade yarns they've got some really funky, fun colors. And I say, do that. Don't get beige or...
Because look what she's put with her neutral wardrobe.
Yeah.
She's just thrown in this amazing... Well, I mean, look at the model.
Well,
she could put dog
we
poo
could,
around
we
her
could
neck
put a
and she'd
paper
look
bag
gorgeous.
over this girl, and she's going to look amazing.
This book is stunning. The photography is... It's like a picture book, and then the back is the patterns, you guys.
Yeah, so they'd have a beautiful photo shoot for part of the book.
I say pom-pom.
Well, I'm going to knit this as a gift, and apparently that person does not want a pom-pom. I think they're crazy.
I think he's wrong.
I think they're completely wrong. I'm also going to knit this hat for myself, and then it's getting a pom-pom. And I also want to knit these wood stack mittens. Seriously, I love mittens. You guys, I've been wearing mittens every single day, and I'm definitely going to knit those.
So beautiful.
And I want this to be my life. Sitting around a fire on Vancouver Island.
With a manly mountain
with
man.
a hot dude and hot chocolate.
And he's feeding you marshmallows.
And wood stack mittens on my...
Actually, if you... come on. Eating marshmallows with mittens... Mine would just be like...
Well, there's no actual Oh, yeah, so they're just roasting the marshmallows? I don't think
I know they're
eating them.
Yeah. The photography is so gorgeous.
So thank you, Jane and Shannon, for sending this our way.
Yes.
I actually already bought one. So I have one. And then we get to decide what to do with this one. Oh, my God, you guys, I forgot this. The fireside pullover.
It's a top down.
Oh, my God. So there's 2 beautiful sweaters you can knit out of this book.
This is a small little... Show the picture where it has the front.
It's got a
little
shawl
V-neck.
collar, which I love. Come on, like, who doesn't want...
There.
Okay, so you can see the details in this one.
Look at the little crossover neckline.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
I actually think this one's knit out of Eco Wool. Is that right? Which means...
Look how gorgeous they are. You got to show that picture in the back,
going
too.
to, for sure.
Just
Okay,
in
I gotta
case.
ask about... Let me double check about this. Fireside pullover. It is Cascade Ecological Wool, which is a
guys.
bulky. You could really knit this sucker fast.
And it's going to be more economical.
Yeah, there are gigantic skeins of yarn
Yes.
for an excellent price. So who doesn't want to knit all of those?
This shawl is screaming knit me.
Jodi, you gotta do it. You totally have to do it. So I'm normally like a small accessory knitter, but that timber sweater is calling my name.
Okay.
And here are the girls themselves.
We're in the background, you just can't see us.
That they cut us out. We're over here and over here. No, I should, you know what? I'm going to insert the picture here of us meeting them at Knit City. Our faces
being idiots.
We pretty much swallowed our head with a smile because we're like so excited.
Yeah.
But really, they are just lovely. They're amazing designers already. I've got their collections, and they have individual stuff, and then they collaborate as well.
Okay, they look 24. They're not.
I think Shannon lied to us.
I'm not saying what
she was. The age she told me, I think she sacrifices live chickens or something, because there's no way she's that age.
Well, I don't think someone's going to tell you you're as old.
I know. I do believe her.
But let me just say, they're not 25.
I think it's living out on Vancouver Island, all that fresh air. I bet they eat a lot of granola.
Okay, so I've just got lipstick on my giveaway pattern.
Jodi.
But whatever. Okay.
That will be
one of the giveaways.
And maybe we should do this as a giveaway before the Cal starts. Oh, look at me. I'm wearing...
No, listen. You're wearing a gorgeous sweater.
That's as close as I'm going to get.
You're the model in the book.
Oh my God, that is hilarious.
Do whatever you want with it.
I think we should give this away and mail it out before January so that somebody can do...
Okay.
And it actually has an ebook code in the back. So you're getting the hard copy, but the ebook code will put it also in your Ravelry
Actually,
library.
I believe all their patterns do.
That's a great idea. That's amazing. Does that one too?
Well, she said it did, but she probably lied.
Oh my God, Jodi. I love this pattern. I want to knit this too.
I bought one for myself.
Maybe you misunderstood.
No,
Not that could ever happen.
She said something about there's a code in the pattern.
Okay, well, we'll have to look more closely.
So, this is what I'm knitting. Tracie's got the pattern.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm knitting something from both. I'm gonna knit these Haverland these
Hinterland. No, it's Hinterland yarns.
Yeah.
But the slippers are straights.
Yeah.
Toba slippers.
Yeah.
Oh.
And these slippers were knit using this yarn.
Yeah.
And so I bought this separately, but they were both sold at Knit City in a booth, and this is what I'm knitting for myself.
And this yarn's from Vancouver Island as well.
I'm knitting nothing after December for anything else until your birthday.
What do you mean? You're not knitting anything?
No, for anybody else but me.
Okay, I was thinking the other day. I spend, so November, December, I mean, you spend like a third of the year knitting for other people when you start doing birthday presents and stuff. And you know, there's a lot to be said for those people that don't knit for gifts. But I also hate going to shop and buy stuff.
Maybe they've got something going on. Okay, so those are the slippers. But I also wanted to show you, this is a new picture that, this is a new pattern that Jane released this fall. And I just want to show you.
This one's a Shannon.
Shannon. Sorry, I meant to say Shannon.
This is another gigantic shawl.
It's just like a great big rectangular wrap.
Yeah.
But look at the color she's chosen.
And see the schematic? See how they've got... It's obviously knit on the bias, so you get all those diagonal lines.
This would be fun to knit, and I think really quick, because it's knit out of worsted weight, and you're always changing color.
Oh. Right. So this is part of the Straights collection as well. This is the Rivers wrap.
Yeah.
Rivers. Okay.
So this is also part of the Straights collection, and this is another from Shannon. I saw this. Do you remember seeing this?
Yeah, they had these samples at Knit City, of course. They had a beautiful booth, and it was gigantic.
I'm going to show this.
Ooh, that's really pretty.
It's a giant, textured, gorgeous...
I think you need to knit one of these because you have not knit a triangular shawl.
I know. Here's the...
And you will love it.
Whips are welcome, people.
Yeah. Let's do whips. And so...
So what I wanted to show you is look what I'm finishing that I started forever ago, probably a year ago.
Okay, so this one is triangular.
Yeah.
Okay. How's it going?
Well, look, I'm showing it so nice.
You kind of, okay. How about you talk about it and I'll hang on to it. You crazy person.
Okay.
Okay, I remember helping you pick out yarn.
Thank you. It was forever ago.
It was a year ago fall.
I think so.
Yeah, I really want to knit one of these.
This is the Bradway shawl from Shannon Cook. It's another fabulous worsted weight giant triangle, and it's
Look at all the textures changes and stuff.
that's the fun thing,
Yeah,
right?
I love it. And I love that gray you've got going on in there.
And I'm knitting it up. The gray and the cream is Barocco Ultra Alpaca. Look, $13. That's really affordable.
Yeah, Barocco does great yarns.
Yeah.
Okay, this is like sock monkey colors.
I know.
I love sock monkey colors.
And then the red is pure Rowan, pure wool worsted. Do they have this color anymore?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I think so.
Didn't they
I mean, lots
change?
of companies do worsted weight yarns.
But the reason I say that is, didn't Rowan radically change?
There was.
the pure wool
I
worsted?
heard. Yes. So the line used to have over 60 colors of the Rowan pure wool worsted. I believe they cut it down to 25.
Wow.
I know. So that's a huge change. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure. They didn't have a lot of red, so I would think the red is still available.
So that's what I'm using.
Jodi, that's beautiful.
I'm finishing it. This is going to be a shawl because
That's why whips are allowed, people, because Jodi's got one.
totally. That's why whips are allowed.
So that's our first knit along of 2017.
It's the BFF Cal.
And we've got our hashtag GGBFFCal. So
Get your Shannon and Jane patterns ready.
Yeah,
and
very exciting.
Cast on, because whips are included. If you're done your Christmas knitting.
Okay, I also have
What?
the jazz yarn that I bought at Knit City,
Yes.
and I could knit Jane's Grace cardigan. That's actually what I bought it for.
Is it worsted weight?
No, it's fingering weight.
Don't start another
Well, that's
fingering
what
weight sweater.
But I don't have another one. It would be the only one.
Okay, so these are patterns to give away, Trace.
I know. So they'll be part of the prizes.
Yeah, part of the prizes.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to leave this on your side.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll give away the book.
So we're super excited about that.
So this is going to be a giveaway thread in Ravelry, and the Knitter's Journal also. So go into there if this is your thing.
And it's going to be a short turnaround, maybe a week.
If either of these things float your boat, by Christmas we will have picked a name.
Yeah.
So that's so exciting.
So exciting.
Yeah.
So the only thing left I have to talk about is one stash enhancement.
Wow, good for you.
How about you? Do you have
Kind
lots
of.
of stash enhancement? Do you?
Okay, when you lean back like that, it makes my head look, I'm like Shrek, gigantic. And you're like,
Sorry.
see, when I lean back, my head's smaller and yours is bigger.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. Okay, because our 12 days have not hit the mail yet, I wanted to show this. We told you last time, and we showed a picture, but we didn't have it yet. This is the Frost collection from JR Studio Works that's going out in our 12 days of giveaways. OMG, it is so beautiful.
But what you can't see here is there's some gems through. Oh, you guys,
There's
some sparkly gems.
crystals, there's iridescent blue beads, silver and crystal, and a 5-wrap bracelet. And there's some stainless steel bead neck bracelets as well. So blue stimulates appreciation of music and the arts and creates peace of mind and harmony of spirit. Who doesn't want that?
Namaste.
There you go. Anyway, Joss, thank you. Miss JR Studio Works.
Are these
herself.
available on our website?
I don't know. She sent Christmas treats for us.
And our girls. I just want to show this, but look at
Look at her
this.
snowflake neck bracelets.
Look at mine.
That'd be great. So I've been wearing this because honestly, we haven't even talked about it. We've been in a deep freeze and hibernating. Our weather was ridiculous, like cold warnings.
For a
There was
week and a half.
Weather warnings, and we're used to pretty cold stuff in the winter.
Yeah.
We don't get a lot of weather warnings. That was
Because
really,
and
really, really cold.
nobody's been out for recess for a week and a half.
Yeah, yeah. That drives the teachers crazy and the kids go squirrely.
Yeah.
So you have a little bit of stash enhancement. Let's see what's going on.
Okay, so on Instagram,
Yeah.
it's good and bad because then you see stuff, you want to buy it.
I love Instagram. I hate Instagram. No, I love it. I love it.
So, Rick, who is Whimsy Stitches, along with a Rock and a String creation.
Rock and string yarns.
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
It doesn't say her first name. I don't know her first name. Oh, Erin. Erin. So
Okay.
Rick and Erin did a collaboration together.
Look how
When-
great that looks.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Rick's bags.
Oh yeah.
So they did a kit collaboration.
Christmas. Don't you love pink
Look
and
at
green?
this. Argyle.
Oh my god, that's so
I am
cute.
so crazy, but and then the Argyle shows through on this side.
That is so
Rick has beautiful bags, you guys. I don't know if he's on vacation right now or not, but
Well, I hope these makers are taking time off.
this was a pre-order. So look, she's got you into two 50-gram skeins, and it's called Reindeer Games. I'm gonna try and get.
She calls it her matchy sock set.
This is good.
Because I'm pretty sure that's not doing much.
Anyway, so this was my stash enhancement, and I believe this for
The
me is going to be
colors.
my I believe my Christmas Eve cast on.
The colors are so pretty, and I love that tangerine and pink.
Yeah.
Jodi, it's so pretty.
So that was really fun. And Rick also was so sweet.
Honestly, Rick, thank you so much. He sent the cutest Christmas bag. I love a good drawstring, and look at this. It's like vintage station wagons
And campers.
and pickup trucks, and you're going to pick up Christmas tree. Oh, and the camper.
It's
So there's the
beautiful
trucks and the
vintage
camper. And snowmen and bears. Look at this tree down here all tied up with its Christmas light.
Rick sells beautiful bags.
He's got amazing things in his shop.
Look
And
at it, Christmassy.
I could not love this anymore. How pretty.
I love that
And
little
look, you
bobble
can-
wreath.
I know. We'll share those. And look, you
I
can
want some.
pull it down like a yarn bowl.
Oh,
It's just so Christmassy. Everybody needs a Christmas
we
bag.
love a drawstring bag.
Thank you so much. It's
Feels
just
soft.
It really is
Love it.
just a lovely, lovely bag.
Yeah. Rick, Whimsy Stitches.
I love it. Thank you. So I've been. Have I been good? I don't know. Doesn't matter. I don't care.
I've been ridiculously good.
Um.
No, you have not been good.
Okay.
What?
What?
Show how big your bag is.
Well, it's just a bag. Okay, I did get a new bag.
Oh, yeah.
So I went to family dinner last week, and look what my sister brought.
Would you rather a smaller one?
No. Why? Did you want this one back?
No.
Oh.
It's so
I-
metallic.
Tell me all about it, because I was in your. This was the day you had a gigantic shop update at a certain time. I'm so bad. I went into the shop and I had one of these in my cart.
This one.
This one, and then I thought, oh my God, stop! But I know I don't want to take them away from people that haven't possibly had a chance to get a bag. So and then like 3 hours later, you brought this.
So this one's called Loose Change.
Look at it.
It's called Loose Change, but look how metallic and coppery and rust and
So
slate.
beautiful.
So this is called Loose Change, and it's Peepaloo Fields. Peepaloo Fields.
Well, it's amazingly gorgeous. I love it.
I encourage you to go look at her yarn if you haven't already. I am now a giant fan of her. I haven't known about her for very long.
Yeah.
But her colorways are stunning.
Well, come on.
Yeah, okay.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's like right my. So, and you didn't bring this, but I'll show it for both of us because it's fairly new.
Forgot about that.
Now, this is sort of a spoiler alert, but I'm sure if we have our club.
And we've had it for 2 weeks.
Yeah. So this is the Homespun House Tim Burton Club, installment number 2. Part deux. And it does come with a Sucre miniature custom. You'll never see it again.
It's a little lemon cookie.
It's a little cookie that says "Eat Me," and the yarn is Alice Falls Down the Rabbit Hole. So from him, he's Alice. Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland.
amazing?
What?
Why is Tim Burton? Oh, because he did the
He did those
remix.
Alice in
Yes.
Wonderland movies. Yeah. So Molly of a Homespun House has been knocking these out of the park as usual. Come on. Oh
You
my
remember our first one? It was like
God.
bluey and variegated, and
This has been the club for me. Both of them have kind of had a gray tinge.
I have
kind
to
of.
say this is the club for me too.
Holy moly!
And I know that Molly has tons of she won't have these, but she has a lot of beautiful things in her
Oh my
shop
God,
right now.
her shop is stunning. All of her yarn is beautiful.
Yeah,
I have a few skeins and I have not knit with it yet.
yeah, you should.
What
It's
the
beautiful.
heck? I gotta get on it. And then I did have my Sucre miniature order came, so some of these are for you.
No,
Yes.
mine shipped.
What?
Mine shipped.
You ordered some?
Yeah, I ordered a couple of Christmas ones.
Okay, so I ordered some of these for giveaways, but the sugar plum is for you.
Thank you.
And this sugar cookie.
No.
So this is, yeah, why?
I think I ordered that.
Oh, shoot. I had it made into a stitch marker.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Okay, so I had a couple made into stitch markers. This is her pecan pie.
Yes, it is.
Shut up, right? And look at her little sugar cookie. Pink frosted sugar cookie. And those are the sugar plums from Christmas. And then I got a mint chocolate chip ice cream cone. Because it's just so ridiculously cute. I mean,
Gosh, they're adorable.
Honestly, you picture Chelsea at home in California hand sculpting every single one of these. That's exactly what happens.
It's not that much work.
So they're teeny.
I can't even.
Look at the glitter.
She must go cross-eyed at the end of the day.
Yeah, she's amazing. So you can check out sucreminiatures.com.
Do you think she must love her job?
I would think she loves her work.
Tracie.
I know, aren't they so cute? So a couple of those are going to go into giveaways, and some are for you.
I would love the sugar cookie.
Okay, good. And then I know.
Oh, I have that one. I wore socks like that the other day.
This is totally your fault, Jodi. You wore those socks.
Did she happen to have it in her shop?
Yes. So the day after, was it the day after we met them? I think you were wearing those.
I just happened to be wearing my Ella socks that day.
So I was, we're sort of blabbing on and you don't even know what's going on. This is Potion by Vivid Yarn. What? Look at that.
Tracie.
Oh my God. That's her 75/25 merino nylon.
Ooh, excuse me.
I think it's the black speckles and that hot pinky purple.
Yeah.
Oh my God, beautiful, right? And then you wore these socks and that was it. This is her Ella colorway, which is a soft gray and it's speckled again with some black.
I think my Ella socks are my first pair of finished socks.
Well.
First or second.
And this is her Stellina base.
Mine are too.
So check out Vivid Yarn Studio. And I did buy, so I bought this and it showed up. And it came with an extra amazing, look at this. Look at her Christmas mini skeins.
Her Christmas colors are so beautiful.
All of her colors.
This specific, is this new this year? What's that?
I don't know.
Is that like hot cocoa?
I'd have to go on her shop to check out. These are her signature sock mini skeins. This is peppermint bark.
I have one of those.
I do too.
But this is just stunning.
Isn't it beautiful?
They're all. What's this one with the blue?
I don't know, but I think that's Sleigh Bells.
I have that.
Yes.
I had bags out of that.
Okay. Oh my God. Look at it out of its package.
Yeah.
So these are all her speckled Christmas colorways in mini skeins. I think this should be Christmas socks.
With a stripe of something between them. I like those socks where they don't go right into the next.
Right.
I like it when they have a little something in between.
Well, maybe I could get one solid color and do pixel rise, but solid speckle. The same solid every time. So it would look. But I don't know. Isn't it so pretty?
Can I just see this one?
Yeah.
Please? Oh, look,
So
it's like
Julia,
pistachio
I know.
color.
Julia sent these amazing goodies, and thank you so much. Oh my God. I can't even tell you how much I love them. It's funny because Jodi looked in her shop and she goes, oh, she's sold out. And then there they are.
I did, because when she posts on Instagram, if you're not there within the first few minutes,
yeah, she's incredible. Gone. She's an amazing dyer. Look at that.
What?
Wowie. So
delicate.
I know, and I just love them. So whether you get these guys on full skeins or you're able to get a mini skein, I mean, I think it's getting pretty close to them not having more in the shop, but you can always check her out. She's, I'm sure, loading up the shop as much as she can before Christmas.
Yeah.
But we're so lucky because she's basically kind of local to us. She's in Calgary.
It's fun to meet her.
It's isn't it? So fun. So that's amazing. Thank you. That was a major party in our mailbox. I just want to knit
But message her if you're looking. Who knows? She might not say no.
You never know. You never know. So that was a treat. I'm definitely... And
let me check my pile.
People say sock yarn doesn't count for your stash, which means I have like no
nothing.
stash.
No, it absolutely counts.
I don't know where that came from, but...
Someone with way too much sock yarn.
Seriously.
What is that? A letter? Is that your stash? Okay.
Letter.
So that's for me
I'm finished.
Tracy, how do you feel about that?
And our friend Kim sent us this party in our mailbox. It is the sweetest little ornament. I feel like I should open this, but I don't want to wreck the package. She does an ornament, and if you can see inside it, it's got a little wee tiny knitting and a little yarn ball, and it's so cute. It hangs on the tree, and she's included some of her stitch markers, which are awesome, and she actually made this ceramic cocoa cup. So it's cabled knitting. How cool is that? And then she's included hot chocolates and candy canes. So it is just a beautiful package to treat yourself with. So Kim, thank you so much for the party in our mailbox. It's adorable. Love it. Oh my gosh. Erica Schmerica Designs has treated us to project bags. What? Not only has she treated us to project bags, these two are grocery themed. So there's some veggies here, mixing bowls, and the lining fabric, grocery carts. What? They're so cute. And this one is just a different color palette with a different type of groceries. You've got your lemonade and juices, all kinds of fun things on there. And when we open it up, grocery carts. So these are unbelievably cute. And Jodi and I are going to be keeping those. They're her really sweet little bags that you can put over your arm like that and sort of knit as you go. Aren't they cute? And then she sent one to give away, this super cute plaid, which, oh my gosh, I'm all about the plaid too, so I love it. And then this one has got a contrasting plaid. They're amazing. Like, what cool color choices. Erica, thank you so much for treating us. And Kim, this is the cutest little package of Christmas deliciousness. I love it. You guys are so sweet. Kim's got some of her stitch markers in there too, and candy cane treats. So we're gonna be sending that out in our 12 days of giveaways. So thanks for spoiling us, guys. I feel really good about it. We had lots of knitting. So I think you should think about a knitting goal for next year.
A sweater.
I think that's a great one.
Yeah, for me it's a sweater.
I mean, I've cast on sweaters. I haven't finished very many of them, but
I've never cast a sweater on.
I've knit and finished 2 sweaters. I've got a few on the needles that haven't been finished yet, but you know what? They're all kind of slouchy and not... I wear them around the house mostly.
Why?
Well, the first one I ever knit was a great pattern, a really simple pattern.
Yeah.
And it was a knit along at River City Yarns, and I knit it out of the suggested yarn in the pattern, which was 85% baby alpaca.
How big is your sweater now?
Right, so it kind of stretches out, and so I was really worried about it being tight. So I think I probably knit the wrong size.
Yeah.
And it's super slouchy and boyfriendy, and when it's really cold out, I put that sucker on because it's
must feel so amazing.
Very cozy, and I love it. I would knit the pattern again. It was worsted weight, and it was seamed cardigan, so I learned a million things to do it.
Yeah.
It's not perfect, but I still love it. I do wear it.
Well, yeah, it was your first sweater.
Yeah, I do wear it. And then I knit this one called the Modern Wrapper from Church Mouse, and it's a very boxy sweater, which I like, but it's got mohair held with a fingering weight wool. I literally feel like a grizzly bear when I wear it. It is
so cozy.
So fuzzy.
Yeah. Do you get it in your nose?
Super duper cozy. Not really, but it just feels like bulky, kind of, right?
Yeah.
But it's great for our freezing.
Is that why you're going to fingering weight? Because now you've done 2 sweaters bulky.
Yeah, I try and think of the sweaters that I wear, and they're a lot thinner than that.
Yeah.
But I don't mind a worsted weight sweater.
Yeah.
But I want to knit something. So both of these were a really, like a putty beige. And
which is nice.
And it's okay. And then my Modern Wrapper's black.
Yeah.
Which I thought, I'm going to knit black so that I can wear it all the time. I want to knit something with color.
Do you ever?
So if I knit this timber sweater, I'm actually looking, I could buy this yarn.
I actually
It's not Brooklyn Tweed, but Cascade has a very acidy yellowish.
That's a beautiful color for you.
You think?
Yeah.
Or I was thinking a bright blue or something.
Or Stellar Banshee. She has DK. The biggest yarn she has is DK.
No, this is worsted weight.
Oh, okay.
And I do love the woolliness of it.
Yeah.
I do have a sweater quantity, but it's beige. I'm not knitting another beige sweater at the moment. I don't know.
I do have that yarn ink sweater quantity. I think I'm going to do that.
Jodi.
I think I really want to do the boxy, but I feel like with my shape, I'm going to look, I think it might, I know it's, I think it's supposed to flatter a lot of people.
I think this is something, no, the Rosemont.
Right.
You were going to knit.
I do want to
and this is similar in the way that this is a top down, but although this one, I don't think you have to pick up a button band at the end.
I don't want a purl, so I want to knit a cardigan in the round and cut it.
Put on your big girl panties and purl.
They're in the leg of my pants.
They've fallen out of your pants already. No, you got a purl.
No, I don't want to. I'm lazy knitter.
No, but you want the sweater that you want. Okay, so you want to steek something.
I want to,
knit something in the round and then steek
I want
it,
to knit
or
a
have a
cardigan.
pullover.
No, I don't want a pullover. I want a cardigan that I steek and add the button band.
That is kick-ass.
Please leave comments below if you know if there's a pattern like that.
I'm sure there are.
Yeah, that's what I'd like.
That is
knit.
That is knitting goal. Go big or go home.
Totally.
Yeah. I mean, my knitting goal, I don't know what it's going to be. Finish a sweater, for God's sake. Finish a sweater that I'm super excited about the fit and the color and everything.
Yeah. Well, that's the nice thing about this cardigan, this Rosemont cardigan. It's meant to be like little boyfriendish.
I love that cardigan.
I do too.
Yeah. So you could knit that in the round and then just steek it and pick up a button band. Why not?
Well, I can even just do that myself. Like put 6 stitches of, like you're knitting in the round, put 6 pearls.
I think you should have a little meeting. Go to River City Yarns with Cynthia and show her the pattern. Show her what you want to do.
You don't think I can do it?
She's steeked. I think you could use guidance.
Probably
Just sort of to get you started.
Yeah.
And then, Jodi, let me tell you, knitting worsted weight in the round, your sweater is going to be fast.
I'm just wondering, how do I get up?
Super duper fun.
Is the Rosemont cardigan top down? Like, how do you do that in a round?
So.
Or is it only knit in the round from under the armpits down?
No, so you would start at the top, and then you get down to a certain point, and then you put a certain amount of stitches on hold. And then just knit. And then you still continue knitting. So whether it's bottom up or top down, at some point you put your stitches
and I'll have to purl. That's okay. If I only have to purl the top part, that's okay. Because I don't think you're going to end up cutting it right from your neck down.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, really?
Because your button band goes all the way around.
Right, yeah.
I don't know. That's the thing. We should have a little meeting.
Right.
A little powwow.
Yeah.
It's totally doable. That's the thing.
There's
no limit to what you can do with yarn and sticks.
And I'm excited about that.
Very.
Yarn
Jodi, that's
sticks.
really exciting.
Yeah. Because I just know for myself, I'll be full steam ahead on a sweater that's not in the round.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get a third of the way in and say, I'm not purling another stitch.
Right.
I don't mind purling when I'm doing knit 2, purl 2 or Hokies patterns or whatever, but to think of a whole sweater, half of the stitches are pearls.
Yeah.
No thanks. I just know that about myself. I won't finish it.
What?
Hashtag lazy knitter.
Hashtag get it done.
Totally. My tea's done. Just about.
Okay, so we most likely won't see you guys until the new year. So happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. What are we missing?
Happy Festivus.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Any holiday that you celebrate, have a marvelous happy time.
My wish for you is that you get a lot of time with your knitting.
Yeah.
And hang out with your families if that's what you choose to do. Do some selfish things for yourself.
Yeah.
Whether it's, knitting in your jammies or knitting over at, the turkey dinner where everybody's hanging out.
Yeah.
I will definitely have socks with me everywhere I go.
I actually think we should throw in, and we don't have to worry about it today, but throw in a sock, Cal.
Okay.
For the new year.
Okay.
I think we should have a sock one.
Okay, if you guys have any great knit along ideas.
Yeah, for socks.
I am a huge fan of the box of socks, Cal, that Kristen from Bull and Vine has been doing, and I hear she's doing it again next year.
Good for her.
And I'm super jealous that everybody is going to have all these socks. I don't know that I want to knit and not wear them for a year. That's the problem.
No, but she had said on one of her podcasts, you can wear them.
Did she say that?
But then everybody isn't. So I think people got the idea that you couldn't wear them. I actually don't think that was her intention.
Okay.
I could be totally wrong, but I feel like no one's worn them.
Okay. So, because I want to knit them and wear them, that's the thing. And also there's another exciting knit along, an ornament along that Molly from A Homespun House and I think Amber of Simple Made. Oh my God, I forget, I'm blanking. But I think they're doing an ornament along where, so at the end of the year, you're gonna have all these knitted Christmas ornaments. So I think I'm gonna do that one for sure.
Right now?
I think you do it all year long. Like you do 2 ornaments a month,
in January.
put them away, and then when December rolls around, you have all these ornaments.
Do they pick the ornaments for you to knit?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think you can kind of...
That's very fun.
Isn't that a good one?
Yes.
Because I wish that I had more to give away, and I'm, trying to frantically knit presents and ornaments.
Okay, I gotta show this.
Oh, we meant to show this.
So my mom was in Phoenix, and she's there in Surprise, Arizona, and she went to a craft sale.
Where was that? I forget where it was.
Can you just see that, you guys?
This lady has all these handmade ornaments themed, and she did a couple of knitting ones. So
These books says 400 knitting stitches and the Book of Knit Stitches.
okay, but just a sec. I have that book.
Do you really?
Where the heck is
So
it?
she has taken a photo of the book and shrunk it down to mini and
Okay,
then
look.
laminated
This is that book. So she scanned them and miniaturized them. This is the same book.
That's crazy.
So your ornament like this has different books. But I looked
Actually-
at that and I was like, Mom, I just bought that book.
guess what happened?
You broke it? Your dogs.
The dog ate it.
Jodi. What the
dog
heck?
ate it.
Well, you'll have to wait till next year.
She got in so much trouble.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Dakota.
Dogs and Christmas trees.
Dakota, she's still a puppy, so
Yeah,
it's like,
she's-
oh my God. I was so sad because there was only 2.
And there's so many crappy ornaments that if you lost it, who cares? But then this one, you're like...
And my mom said there was a million themes. She's Sandy Bags, handmade in Arizona. She's
sounds funny.
I'm going to give you her email. Sandy Bags, what? SANDI bags, #1 at AOL.com. Can you grow up? Sandy Bags.
Stop saying it.
I'm giving them her email. Sandy Bags. Georgia, we're podcasting.
Stop it.
Oh my God, Tracy will put it on the screen.
Seriously.
Sandybags1 at AOL.
I'm delirious from lack of sleep.
I know.
Okay, you guys have the best holiday season.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you for an amazing 2016, and we will see you in 2017. Don't forget to go to the Ravelry group and put your name down for these awesome giveaways. And thank you to everybody. Mwah.